What is good, y'all? What is good? It's your boy Mike says Speak Your Clout Podcast live every Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A tad bit late, but it happens. Who gives a fuck? We in the building anyway. Here with my right hand, by the way, is Northern Ireland. Bod crack in the building, bro.
Yo, what's up, everyone?
Yeah, man. And No Limit Records month continues, week 2. Man, we doing an album many consider, as I do, the greatest lyricist on the tank. I'm talking the Camouflage Assassin himself, Mac, with his debut No Limit Records album, Shell Shocked. Now, I heard Mac on Ghetto D. This is an album that I seen in the Sauce magazine all the time. You know, P had those magazines on lock with the motherfucking advertisements. And like anybody else on the tank, I couldn't wait to hear it. You know what I'm saying? This ad was already out in 97 in the albums, you know what I'm saying? Like the artwork and all that. So I couldn't wait for it. And when I got it, I was not disappointed. It's, to me, I believe me and Coach Chillin did top 10 limit record albums, and that was really high for me. It's in my top 5. Dude, I think Kane and Abel are second when it comes to lyricism on the tank.
Mm-hmm.
Soldier Slim.
Really good.
Yeah. Soldier Slim, Fiend, C Murder.
Mia X is up there for me too.
Mia X too. Yeah, Mia X is definitely. Her and Gangsta Boo are the greatest Southern female MCs of all time. But yeah, Mac, he holds the crown. My uncle called the nigga down south Nas, and I think that's amazing that he called him that. And then funny he says that he held his own with Nas in '99. Only God Can Judge Me with Master P.
That's right, yeah.
On that, all my soldiers is all I have. Yeah, that's just dope as fuck. And yeah, his second album, World War III, fucking amazing. Unfortunately, he did a 20-something year prison stint, wrongfully accused, by the way, which is fucked up. I'm so happy he's home.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep.
That's amazing. Let's get Corey Miller home now. Let's get C Murder home. Mac, incredible MC. Shell Shocked is a masterclass, and I cannot wait to dig into this album. So.
And just before, I know there will be one person out there that'll be like, World War III is actually his third album. Like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I know.
We know.
He's a little kid. Fuck off.
Yeah, the lyrical midget. That was what the first album was called. Yeah.
You know, people like to correct you. I hate that shit, especially when you're not even off that bad. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, and it's like, but just had to say that. And yeah, no, definitely the piggyback off what you were saying. Great that he's out, because it's sad how many No Limit guys either ended up in jail or they're dead. It's pretty shocking, So yeah, glad to have him back for sure.
Hell yeah, brother. How'd you get into this record, bro?
Oh, just around the time when I got fully into No Limit, I just had the big No Limit binge. I wanted everything. I wanted the dope stuff. I wanted the whack stuff. I wanted everything.
That's what happens.
Yeah. I didn't get everything, but all the dope stuff, I got it. And Shell Shocked was one of those, like, those moments when you get those albums where you're like, I can't believe I have this. Shell Shocked was one of those, and of course World War III is even more so. That's even more rare. But yeah, I mean, like you said, I would have heard him beforehand on Ghetto D, because I definitely had that album first, and yeah, always was impressed by him. Like you said, his lyricism it was always on point. And I said this last week when we did the C Murder episode, like anytime you look at a song and you see featuring Mac, it's probably going to be a dope song, and that was Absolutely. True. He always came correct. So yeah, I mean, I can't wait to get into this album for sure.
And when I was putting you on in the limit, Rod, I told you how nasty this nigga was,
Yeah, and even like that Shell Shocked album cover too. It's simple with the bullet coming at you with the glass shattering, but like I like that. It's sometimes simple album covers like that, they just work. You know what I mean? That beautiful pen and pixel style, love it.
Sean Broach, like dog, like what made me just have the utmost respect for my nigga Coach Chillin, the most, other than him being a real nigga, was when he gave me the World War III for free, bro. Like, this dude is incredible. That's like giving, like on consignment, you give a nigga a brick for free or something like that. That's what it's like. Because that shit is expensive as hell. I don't know if it got cheaper. I haven't been on the market looking.
I
But my
doubt
yeah,
it. Yeah.
that was an immaculate condition, not one fucking scratch. That was so dope of him. And I've been at Shell Shock for fucking eons, but for the World War III, that was dope as fuck. And here he is. I'm about to let him on right now.
Perfect.
What up, brother?
What up?
We just putting you over about when you gave me that World War III, my nigga. You feel me? I always
Okay.
gotta give love, my guy. So what's popping, Rick?
What's popping, man? I'm sorry, man. I'm late to the show,
No,
man.
I was late too because I was actually out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was rushing all over the fucking place. But y'all already start?
Yeah, we just talked about how we got in the Mac and how he,
Okay.
I got the album. So how did you get into the Shell Shock record?
Shell Shock, you know what? It was one of the No Limit releases that came out, and I just bought it. I already knew who Mac was on the other albums, and I was hyped for this one, and I remembered riding my bike to the Warehouse Music just to pick up this album right here, man.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You got that like clear, smoky little jewel case that I got too.
Yeah. And you
that's
know
OG.
what? Like, I was blown away how lyrical Mac was compared to the rest of the tank.
He's the best. My eyes.
Compared to not one of them lyrically is on his level. You would think he was an East Coast rapper,
Yeah. I was telling Vod that I was like, yo, this nigga Mac, bro, he's the illest. And my uncle deemed him down south Nas, and I agree 1,000%.
Yeah, that's if anybody's gonna be compared to Nas, it'd be Mac.
And he held his own with the nigga on Only God Can Judge Me too.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. On Where Do We Go From Here?
Yes.
Master P and Nas. Yeah. And Mac, he was headed places. It's unfortunate what happened, but World War III was my favorite Mac album. But this one is up there. This one is one of the greats right here.
Yeah, that's my favorite. World War III ain't no fucking slouch though.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's get to the album. Mac, Shell Shock, 1998. We get Boss Chick featuring Mia X, the only single on the album. Video 2.
The only video, yeah.
Mac talking about having a down ass bitch on his side, a straight up rider bitch that's not gonna snitch on him and shit. When he caught up with the feds, a chick that will a bitch with that like not snitch and have like a chip on her shoulder, an independent woman as well. Like Mia X came on the track and described what kind of chick she is. Excellent track. The only single off the album, as stated before. I love this shit. And she'll flip if you call her a bitch. Hard, bro. Love it. Boss Chick, dope track. What you got, bro?
Yeah, no, definitely a dope way to kick off the album. And production-wise, very smooth as well. Sort of brings you in really nicely. The C Murder album we did last week, Life or Death, had that intro that, I'd appreciate for this album just goes boom, straight in with Boss Chick.
Yeah.
And it really should be called Boss Bitch because that's what they say throughout the song, boss bitch. But obviously they call it Boss Chick because that was probably what it was called for the single. And dope song, like you said, talking about having that ride or die, woman by your side. And, I love their chemistry. Mac opens up the first verse and then Mia X comes in with the second verse. They both do their thing. I'm a huge fan of both of them. Like I said earlier, I think Mia X is up there as far as lyricism goes. I like when she said, I don't care about your felonies or your lengthy rap sheets. I want your babies to ride with mama in the Mercedes, just, fly shit like that. But great song, great way to kick off the album for sure. And just love their chemistry on that track.
Yeah, shit hard, bro.
I love it. You know what? And fun fact, there's this chick I was dating in junior high, and I made a mixtape, and I had threw this song on that mixtape. I made it out of my boombox. I had the CD in one, the cassette player, and I put it on the cassette right there, man.
Nice.
Gangster shit.
Yeah, man. It's one of the first like real gangster, ride or die love song type shit. This is before the Ja Rules and all that shit, man. Mac, I love it when, he talks about getting shot at, she's busting back at everybody and whatnot. Her arms tatted, Big Mac, right there on her arm and shit. It was a dope track. And Mia X was always that one female that could hold her own with any rapper out there.
Oh, yeah. Get so fabulous. It's a banger, bro.
Definitely one of my favorite tracks off the album.
Now we get Be All You Can Be featuring Fiend, Silk the Shocker, and Moby Dick.
Yeah.
Absolutely love this shit, man. Fiend on the chorus, he's like serenading that shit.
Yeah.
I love Fiend singing, bro. He sets it off lovely on the track as well. His delivery is dope. Talking about going through shit in the streets. Mac's verse is amazing, speaking on dealing with the streets as well. Shell shocked, I get that from my pops. And he told me, you keep it cocked, so I keep it cocked. Hard shit. He killed it. Silk's verse touches on him dwelling on his own demise, how he doesn't want to go but he don't want to be here, and he don't want to sling dope and shit like that to his own people. I like when Silk said, "Dead man can spend shit. This ain't worth it because when you're dead, you can't enjoy money and shit like that." Moby Dick killed the cars too. Like, I love Moby Dick singing that. That's Master P. Silk, see Murder Cousin. So yeah. Be all you can be, dope track.
Yeah, definitely another really good song in the album, in my opinion. And for the chorus, they're doing like an interpolation of Careless Whisper, George Michael, which No Limit love doing that. They love bringing back like old lady songs and sort of repurposing them, and it works really well. And like you said, I like when Fiend has that kind of soft singing kind of style. Obviously we love him when he's Mr. Womp Womp, super aggressive and hard, but when he does that smoother style, it works as well. And Be All You Can Be is a great example of that. He does a great job of opening up the track. And then later on, like you said, you got Mac coming in. I thought his verse was really good. Kind of, this is a good example of a good sentimental / kind of conscious No Limit track. We had quite a few of those when we reviewed Life or Death last week, and this is another example of that. It's not just all sort of ignorant violence and killing. There's plenty of No Limit songs that take the time to sort of reminisce and sort of think about the big picture of what's going on. And I think the song's very good. I thought Silk's verse was pretty decent too, talking about some real shit on there, talking about how the penitentiary is packed and all that kind of stuff, having dreams of trying to make it rich, but like you said, the dead man can't spend that money and all that kind of thing. And I think it's a really good song, and production on here is lovely too, really well produced song, just hella smooth, and overall great track.
Oh yeah, brother.
Dope track. I mean, Ross done said it all right there.
Thank you.
Ross is like a science project in this bitch. I love
it. The way the Careless Whisper sample, way better than Bad Boy sampled all those 80 fucking tracks. At least No Limit switched it up big time, but still kept it true to that. And Fiend had the best verse. I mean, his, like Ross said, we're used to Mr. Womp Womp, going crazy. And this one, he actually smoothed it out. And I love how he references If I Don't Gotta from the Silk the Shocker album.
I love that song. Jesus.
I love that, where he's like, it really meant I don't want to be here if I don't gotta. And I was like, that shit was smooth as fuck, man. Yes. Another favorite song off here. That's top 3 for sure off this album.
Yo. Then we get Soldier Party featuring Master P. Like, definitely a hype track. This, to me, has a Cash Money feel to it. Even with the production, you know what I'm saying? Sounds a bit like Manny Fresh on here, man. Absolutely love the atmosphere of the song. Just a block party banger like that. That New Orleans block party shit? Right. Mac and P both came correct. Yeah, dope track for sure.
Not a ton to say about this one for me. A decent song, not one of my personal favorites. It's very much, for me personally, I think Master P kind of dominates the song. Because he's all over it as far as shouting the chorus, bitch, get off me. He's very much all over it. Yeah, and he has his own verse as well. Of course, Mac is on there and he's got a verse, but I just feel like Master P kind of overpowers the song a little bit. But yeah, overall, decent track. It's not one of my personal favorites though.
It felt like a Master P track. It felt like maybe a Ghetto D throwaway type
possibly
thing. I figure maybe they worked on it during the Ghetto D era, because Mac brings up Ghetto D on this track as well. So I felt like it was probably meant for that, and they probably saved it for Mac or probably for a future compilation or something. But it was dope. It was a hype track.
Yeah. Then we get my favorite song on the whole album, Murder, Kill, featuring Mystical. Dog, absolute banger. Max straight demolishes this joint. I crossed my heart and pulled the trigger. Dear God, if I die, let me see the eyes of my killer so I can haunt that nigga. That shit fucking hard, bro. So hard. And Mystical body bag this verse. When I first heard this as a kid, and I seen that fucking Taco Bell Godzilla commercial, and the little dog is like, "Kill lizard. When that nigga Mystical said that shit, bro. I love this shit. Absolute fucking heat. This that strap up, go to war shit. Banger. Simple and plain as that, nigga. Hard. I love this shit.
Yeah, definitely. No, I completely agree with everything you said. I love Max verse. I love when he said, if I die in battle, tell my folks I wasn't no joke when I blasted. Wrap me up in camouflage and put the tank on my casket. Oh,
Let's go. It
was hard.
Yeah, like you said, just a crazy, like, hype up kind of intense track, but like harder, definitely harder than Soldier Party. This is like, going for the jugular kind of stuff. And Mystical, he just snaps on the track as well. They go really well with each other. And that chorus, that murder, kill, obviously done in that kind of military kind of chanty kind of way, works really well. And the phrase murder, kill kind of pops out throughout the album as well, very much kind of like a catchphrase for him. Definitely another highlight on the album for me. I love this track.
The nigga was hip hop. The nigga was gangster.
The nigga was slim. But did this come? This came out before Magic's "Sky's the Limit."
I don't know.
The whole "Here Lizard," because that's on "Sky's the Limit" as well. That at least
it had to be. I know I got shell shocked before that, before Magic's album, because when I heard Mystical say that, I lost my mind.
Right.
Yeah. Good, Ross?
Yeah, I was just going to say, this Shell Shock came out in July, and Sky's the Limit came out in September. I just quickly looked it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it did, because when I first heard Mystical say that, bro.
I love it, especially his third verse, man. I fucking love that. Started beef with the assassin. When you see me, you got to be blasted. And, Mac really lived that shit, man. I'm just saying. I'm gonna put that out there. He really lived that shit.
Fuck yeah, brother. Now we get to an ultimate favorite of mine, Tank Dogs. Featuring C Murder and Fiend. Straight raw shit. C Murder.
Tank Dog niggas.
Tank Dog. Tank Dog hard, bro. C Murder sets it off so gully, just spitting that grimy shit. If that bull don't kill you, then you're gonna bleed from a dog bite. Nigga, that shit hard. And a cause Fiend just annihilates shit. Left your neighborhood burning in flames just for a reminder. Like, come on, bro. And then Mac just nasty. Tank Dogs back up in him with the soldier shit. Boom, boom on a nigga went this in the click. Yo, I love this shit. Grimy shit, go to war shit. A masterpiece of a track.
Yeah, definitely. I love this song too, and this is one of my favorite beats on the album as well. That bass line, it's just really well produced. Sounds really good. So beats by the pound. Don't get enough credit for their production. Sounds really good. And all of them do their thing on here. I love Mark towards the end of his verse when he says, I'm like Malcolm X, but with my hands on the tech. To the bitches in love with them, to the niggas on crack. I just like he spits it at the end. But overall, I just love the song. You know what I mean? Again, it's another just gully track, and overall, banger. Love it.
My top 3 soldiers right there.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it makes you wonder what the Tank Dogs album would have sound like right there, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fiend said it's done.
A fucking preview to it. I love it, man. I'm a samurai warrior, call a coroner. Like fucking Mac ripped it hard. Mm-hmm. He ripped that last verse apart. Everybody want to be a Tank Dog nigga because Tank Dog niggas get paid. Tank Dog haters get sprayed. Like he just went on, and then Master P closing it out was fucking dope as fuck.
Yeah, nigga, that's dog.
Tank Dog. I mean, it was a good preview of what was to come, but it never did.
Oh no, what the fuck? And Snoop got that shit on ADATs and shit like that. Like, come on, Snoop.
Right?
You know what him will do a fucking whack ass NFT.
NFT bullshit.
I got that exclusive No Limit album. Now we get one of my favorite songs on the whole album, man. Slow Your Roll, featuring Odell. Just Mac telling a story of a young dope dealer dealing with street life and moving too fast. He needs to slow his roll. He ends up getting shot, ends up getting revenge and bodying the nigga that hit him up. At 17, he gets locked up, and he happens to be locked up with the cousin of the dude that he killed. So, dude ends up shaking him to death. The cousin, that is. I like when Max said, when the blade penetrated, he bled like he menstruated. Oh, man. That's lyrical wizardry right there. Yeah. Mac is the nicest lyricist on the tank. Such an amazing storytelling song. And he goes, all he wanted to be buried in his casket with a rollie or something like that. Like, dog, incredible storytelling. Slow Your Roll is brilliant. Love it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. And also, this is another example of them sort of repurposing an old song. In this case, they're using Mama Used to Say by Junior. I know it's been used a few other times I can think of, but yeah, definitely love this track. Again, like you said, the storytelling on this is on point. And again, it's like a teachable kind of track, and can be used to kind of show, what can happen in these kind of situations. And yeah, no, it's a really, really dope song, and shows off, Mac's storytelling skills. And yeah, Odell did his thing as well. Absolutely. So yeah, no, definitely a very dope storytelling track for sure.
Yeah, I love it.
Odell did his thing on this one, and I like that shit. He did his thing, and then like you just said, the Mama used like on the hook. But Mac's verse 16 with the bullet to his hip bone, he was slipping, like they shot him right in front of his mom's, like, and it's a trip how later on Soldier Slim would get killed in his mom's front yard, like this shit kind of played out. He wasn't 16, but still it's a trip how that one played out.
Absolutely.
Next we get Hell Yeah, brothers. I love this fucking song. Next we get We Don't Love Him. Mac talking about not loving gold digging, chasing hoes, man. Also talks about how gullible these groupie hoes can be as well. Not one of my ultimate favorites, but it's not whack by any means. It's my personal opinion.
Yeah, no, I actually agree with you. It would probably possibly be my least favorite on the album. Yeah, I agree with you. It's not whack, but it's not my favorite. No. But it's just my opinion.
I mean, it is a fun song. It's not great.
I guess one of the greats.
I think the best part was just Mac's intro talking about KLC and all that shit. But other than that, there's nothing memorable about this shit.
Nah.
Skip.
Next we get Woo, featuring Kane and Abel, Mr. Servon, Big Ed, Mia X, and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I'll talk about that in a bit. Yeah.
Dope ass Posse Cut. Mac sets it off by Kane and Abel called A Body. Some of my favorite members of No Limit is Kane and Abel. Mr. Servon's verse, to me, is trash. I didn't like that. It's terrible.
I was gonna say fucking.
I was never feeling that, my nigga. Never. Big Ed kills it. Definitely came correct. Snoop killed it. Of course, it's fucking Snoop. Mia X ended it off lovely. Cock 9mm, the Ghetto Diva. Oh, fucking fire, bro. Yeah. Woo, hard.
Yeah, no, I really like this. One of my favorite songs in the album, Big Posse Cut. And Kane and Abel probably my favorite part of the song. I just think absolutely killed it. I love how they said, with my lyrical hammer cock back and leaving bullet holes in your bourbons and lax. That's a nice little callback to Ghetto D. That's fire. A blast and a mash and kidnapping, a head bash and a razor blade slash and an endo pump blunt person. Just they killed that. I agree with you on Mr. Servon. We were nice to Mr. Servon last week. Because I was saying on Life or Death he hadn't got whack yet. You know what I mean? He still sounded like life insurance, Mr. Servon. But I don't know what happened. A few months later, he tries this rapid fire flow, and it just doesn't fit for him.
It's terrible.
I don't know what happens there, but no, everyone else did their thing. I really like Big Ed. I think he's one of the most underrated No Limit guys because no one really talks about him. Yeah, for sure. And I like when he plugs his own album on his verse, when the assassin hits the stores, by the album. Yeah. But that was pretty amusing. And great to hear Snoop, when we did, Life or Death, Snoop wasn't on the tank yet. He wasn't on No Limit yet. By this stage, Snoop was on No Limit. And obviously, this is a pretty, up-tempo kind of intense track, but Snoop comes in with his classic flow and it still works, you know what I mean, and it's still he just sounds great. And I think this beat overall has a slightly West Coast feel. I think it's that piano loop that has a slightly kind of West Coast feel in my opinion. And everyone did their thing apart from, I would guess, Mr. Servon, but it's one of my favorite tracks in the album. And it's a fire track.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, dope shit. I mean, Big Ed, rest in peace. I really wish him and Mac would have done a lot more because if anybody comes close to being as lyrical as Mac, it was Big Ed. And I thought it would have been dope if they would have did a collab album, both of them. That shit would have been some fire.
The Camouflage Assassins. There you go.
Right there.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Love
That would have been fire right there. Snoop Dogg. This is the first time you hear Snoop Dogg with Mac, and it was dope. I like the way Snoop Dogg sound on the track right there, especially closing it out before Mia X hops on, representing for the ladies and stuff.
Yeah, that shit hard.
Yeah, Mia X said that, put down for my last son, the Camouflage one, just get showing love, always appreciate that for sure.
That's it. Next we get Can I Ball featuring Soulja Slim. Mac opens up track talking about dealing with haters and how he stays away from the streets now that he's rapping, which is smart on his end, you know what I'm saying? A lot of rappers don't make it out when they keep stuck in the hood and shit. Soulja Slim spits knowledge on here, talks about staying clear from the hoes that'll burn them and other shit. Overall, just let a nigga ball, that's what they're saying, off the rap game. Stop hating. So definitely dope. Two of my favorite No Limit soldiers easily. So I rock with it heavy.
Soulja Slim.
Absolutely, Rick. Absolutely.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is a dope song. Yeah, definitely a message that people should listen to. When Max says, I don't want to hang in the same streets no more. I got a condo. I lay low, chill, stay away from the shit we got. People killed. And that's definitely. I quoted it last week. Master P when he did an interview. He said, staying in the ghetto, that's not gangster. Your goal should be to get out of the ghetto. That's gangster, Max kind of preaching a similar message on here. And really nice to have Soulja Slim on the track. I think he sounded pretty dope. And again, kind of continuing on with a similar kind of message. Kind of ball, dope song.
Yeah, and Soulja Slim, trying to continue that, but he didn't live it. He was still always in the fucking hood.
I know it's easier said than done to just to kind of.
I have these damn rappers. That's why they die because they're still kicking it in the same spots, man.
Yeah.
Big L, Nipsey, Soulja Slim, the list goes on and on.
Stack bundles for one.
Stack bundles. Jam Master J's studio was in a bad area. It's like, come on.
Jam Master J was doing stupid shit. God rest the dead, but Jesus.
It's like Jesus Christ, man. Y'all want to kick it in the hood so bad. Fuck that shit ain't gangster, man. Paying your mortgage, get out the hood, man. But they both ripped it up. Soulja Slim's one of the greatest out of the tank, one of the greatest out of the South, and he was before he died. He was gonna be big, man. He was just on that Juvenile track, that Slow Motion, and that was gonna catapult him into.
I fucking love that song.
Yeah, he was gonna be commercialized after that, but what happened. But dope track. One of my I won't say top three, definitely not a top three, but it's up there still. I still like this one.
We got a kind of a gap in December We need a review. I give it to him, bro. I want to do that so bad. I
Yeah.
love that album.
I hate the
Wait.
cover though.
Because the look on his face.
Yeah. Like he just
fucking
No, it's a bad cover. Yeah, it's
yeah,
not
it
good.
is.
he looks remedial on that cover, man. I'm
Like you got the dog face.
remedial. I ain't gonna say the R word. I'm gonna call him remedial, bro. Like
Remedial. Hey, yo, BG and Wayne will tell you they got that style from Slim, bro.
oh yeah,
They
half the
fucked
damn
up.
rappers that was on the Tank and Cash Money got it from Soulja Slim.
Magnolia Projects, nigga. You
They
feel
got
me?
that shit from Slim.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm glad they gave him his props though. Like, be real. You took it from him. And that's cool, man. Everybody got to get inspired by something.
Yeah. All right. Did we all finish that track?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Next we get Money Gets featuring Master P. Master P sets it off telling Mac he wants to see him ball, but the game comes with enemies, hating ass niggas. P spitting knowledge on this joint. P talks about the pen not being for him and how he just wants to be wealthy and successful off the rap game. Mac comes on the track with an amazing verse. I said my prayers with my vest on. My trigger's under my pillows. I'm even scared to sleep with my vest on. To get my vest on, he says, yeah. Just the paranoia raining on him.
Right.
A very dope track. I love this song.
Yeah, no, dope track for sure. And yeah, I mean, you broke that down really well, and that's my favorite part of the song too. That part, that Mac, those Mac lines, yeah, really dope. And the beat as well, kind of somber, a little bit more darker compared to some of the other songs in the album. Yeah, basically just saying, obviously, people are going to be trying to be out to get you when you get money. Unfortunately, you think that money's going to solve all your problems, but that brings new problems into your life. Yeah, definitely a dope track for sure.
Oh yeah,
dope track. My only problem was the whole keep your eyes on your enemy, watch your friend. Again, recycled from Ghetto.
It is, yeah, fair point.
Oh yeah, I just thought of that, bro.
Yeah, recycled from Ghetto Dope. That's where I was like, all right, maybe they recorded this at that time too. That was the first thing that I mean, it's still a dope track. I ain't gonna take it away from it, but because of that, I would have flipped the chorus just a little bit.
Word. Now, the game, a menacing beat by KLC, one of my favorites on here. Mac just bodies this, just spitting that raw shit, talking about masking up and robbing fools. This is prime gangster shit and excellent lyricism at the same time. Transform into Liu Kang and finish you. Bruh.
Yes.
Fucking fire.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat shit was fire, yeah.
Yes, this song is top tier. Mac, I love it. The game, excellent.
Yeah, I love this song. Yeah, Mac absolutely killed it. That last verse is just insane. Before the Mortal Kombat part, he says, I spit the gospel to my motherfucking apostles. Mac is potent as the coke snorting in your nostrils. Yeah, crazy good. It just allows Mac to sort of rip it, even from the start, murder, I wrote it in Braille, uncut lyrical dope, certified by my scale. Love that, yeah. One of my favorite tracks in the album. I think he killed it.
Dope shit. I was gonna say the same fucking line. The murder. So, on to the next one. Dope track though. One of my favorites on here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's so menacing. The production.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's dark as hell.
Now we get Calling Me. Mac talking about meeting a chick and falling in love with a girl. Was an abusive relationship. When he first met her, talks about the first time he hit the pussy, talks about how Fiend was telling him, she don't deserve him, kind of don't trust that bitch, I'm guessing, but the pussy was so good, he always hits it. I fucking love this song, bro. I love this shit. That Calling Me, fire. And I'm kind of shaky with songs like this, but I love this song.
Yeah, it's not my favorite personally, but I respect the storytelling of it. When you're listening to it for the first time or whatever, you do sort of follow along and you sort of, intrigued to see where it goes. But it's not one of my favorites personally, but I wouldn't say it's whack. You know what I mean? I think it's reasonably well executed. And yeah, it's a decent track.
Now I'm with Mike on this one. I actually, when it comes to the sexually explicit shit, other than like Too Short, Sugar Free, I really don't listen. This shit's fire though, man. And the hook, man, we all hit something, man, that you ain't trying to fall in love, but that shit was just so good you want to fall in love.
Yeah, friends with benefits type shit.
So, and he's like, the pussy was just calling me. Every night I had to stop myself from falling. Like, you don't want to catch feelings, man, but that shit that good. That's some player shit, man.
Yeah, love it. I love that song.
Love it. Yeah, I like that track.
Oh, yeah. Now we get Memories featuring C Murder. C Murder sets it off. Yeah, reflecting on being a young nigga in the hood. I love that storytelling shit. Doing some dirt, catching cases with Silk, and slinging dope. And then Mac reminisces on being a young hood nigga as well, struggling growing up poor, but he eventually got in the rap game and doing well for himself. But I love this song. Tank Dog shit, amazing. As a youngster.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's coming up in the ghetto, in the streets, very much like just giving a sort of overview of the kind of things that they went through when they were younger. And it's a dope track for sure. I think both C Murder and Mac, I think they complement each other very well. And it's a dope track. You broke that down really well. I don't have any individual lines or anything, but overall I think it's a very good song.
Oh yeah, thanks, brother.
I like this track, but it feels like it should have been on the C Murder album.
Think so?
Yeah. If C Murder's on the track more than Mac is.
Yeah, Memories. As a young
the intro, the hook, and then his verse, and then Mac has his verse. I mean, fire track, but and I always love when him and C Murder link up, but it just felt more like it belonged on the C Murder album.
Yeah, it's like life or death for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Meet Me at the Hotel, featuring Magic, Mr. Sylvan, Storm, and Moby Dick. Mac talking about meeting up with broads at a hotel, smashing. Touches on what kind of hoes his niggas like. Mr. Sylvan has like a tad bit better verse on here. Magic comes correct. Storm does a thing. Not one of my favorites.
No.
Okay. Well, for me personally, I like this more than Calling Me personally. Yeah, sorry.
I like that. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. But no, I like the production on this. I thought it was very smooth and very enjoyable on that front. And I thought Mr. Servan's verse was a lot better here. He sounded more like Life Insurance era, Mr. Servan. And interesting to have Magic on this track because he's not known for doing kind of tracks like this, but I thought he sounded pretty good. And you got some Mia X on there too. So it's a decent song. Don't get me wrong, it's not top tier, top 5, whatever. You know what I mean? It's not like that good, but I think it's a decent track, and the production on it is very good. That's kind of the highlight of the song for me.
It's the Magic, the Casanova. Like I like this verse, and it was Magic out of his element.
I like Magic a lot. I said that last episode.
Yeah,
and R.I.P. to him as well.
R.I.P. to him. Fuck, man, R.I.P. have the goddamn tank, man.
Right?
Yeah. His death was sad too.
Yeah, died with his wife. Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And he talks about his wife on fucking Sky's the Limit, that chastity joint at the end.
Yeah.
All right, next we get the title track, Shell Shock, featuring Fiend. Just a raw track, man. Like, Mac just kills it. Lay me in camel with ammo in case the devil wants to start something. That shit is fucking hard, man. And then Fiend leaves Earth on his track. Smother mothers and lovers. Oh, man. Fire. Raw shit. Raw shit.
Yeah, this song just gets you hyped, man. This is like that. This is like No Limit, at its best, in my opinion. Just that raw, head bobbing, kind of music, Mac, he killed it. It's just as usual, this is another great example of his skills, when he's saying, the microphone assassin, you heard about me, so don't doubt me, you fuck around and get a murder out of me. It's just on fire. And Fiend is like probably my favorite No Limit Soldier, and this is him like just in his bag, just again, he's on that murder shit too, on this track, and yeah, I love it. I love when he says at the end, my baby's first words guns, baby's first word is Glock. I like that. I thought that was pretty dope. But yeah, overall, yeah, love it. Great title track, and again, I think another great example of great chemistry between two artists on the album.
Yeah.
How Mac ends that first verse, bury me with camo and ammo in case the devil want to start something. That shit, fire. That was just fire. I was like, that was some gangster shit. In case the devil want to start something. Love this track though. It's one of my favorite tracks off the album right here. And again, Fiend was all over this project. Him and C Murder all over this project, and I love that shit.
Yeah, that's my top 3. I say that all the time.
Yeah, they're the Tank Dogs.
Yep, Tank Dog niggas. There's a Tank Dog right there in the background, son. Tupac in the video.
Yeah, they're getting loud right now.
Now we got Paranoid. Oh man, featuring Silk the Shocker, so fucking dope. I love this song. Mac talking about being paranoid and dealing with anxiety, and he has fireworks and he goes outside and bodies his homie by accident. It's not funny, but I laughed. I was like, damn, this nigga paranoid. Then Mac talks about chasing a car that was following him, but it was just super fans that wanted an autograph or some shit. And I love Silk. They got me annoyed. Fire. Incredible storytelling track. Yeah, I love it, bro. Love it. Paranoid.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, really, really good song, and a really good use of Silk. So simple, but they got me annoyed.
Yes.
Sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes, and it's dope. And yeah, overall, just a really good storytelling track. Probably my favorite storytelling track on the album for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. Just the kind of paranoia of being on the streets and thinking that it's gunshots, but it's fireworks, and just that whole story is just crazy. Yeah, I love it. I think it's one of the best songs on the album. Yeah, really, really good.
Good storyline, type of mind playing tricks on me type shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Theme going right there, and I love that shit. And then reusing the Silk, They Got Me Annoyed from the True album, I thought was fire.
Oh yeah. Paranoid. All right. Nobody Make a Sound featuring Magic, 241, and Fiend. So grimy. Like Mac gives all this for Magic, 241, and Fiend to rob some people. Magic came correct, of course. I love Magic. He's spitting on whack ever, in my opinion. 241 is whack to me. I don't like them bitches at all, to be honest. I don't know who the fuck they bitches were. I love Rick.
They were supposed to have an album out, bro. Like,
yeah,
one of the albums. You see their stupid album cover and shit. Yeah.
There was sisters signing No Limit. And of course, P likes to sign every homeboy and homegirl. But it's whack. They're whack. But Fiend shows up and destroys it. If they put Cain and Abel instead, it would have been a classic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, bro.
Yeah. Sorry, Cole, tell me what were you going to say?
Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, no. I was just going to say, yeah, piggybacking off that. Yeah, really dope song. I agree. 241. I didn't really know them. I saw the album cover a few times,
Likewise,
looking through the different album. But yeah, no, I wasn't really a big fan. What was it they said? They said, we're going to do your ass like Jason or either like Freddy or something. It's just, it's whatever.
Freddy.
It wasn't that great.
Even like Freddy.
Jason Freddy. Yeah.
Yeah, but everyone else did their thing. Mac, he, as always, did his thing. I like how he mentioned everyone on the track. So he said, Mr. Magic, you pat him down. 241, you duct tape him, and then if anybody move, Fiend gonna disintegrate them. I thought that was dope. Kind of has that kind of crazy kind of robbery kind of feel to it. Really cool. And yeah, great having Fiend and Magic. Big fan of those guys. So yeah, overall, dope song. Maybe not a big fan of 241, but overall, I think it's a dope track. And again, a little bit kind of darker song too.
It's an okay song. They ruined it for me.
Fair.
To keep it real, they ruined it for me. Their shit was so fucking corny, and I'm glad that's one of the albums I'm glad never fucking came out.
I know. Like I said, Keenan Abel on that would be a lot better, bro.
Right.
Anybody that would be like, you know what I'm saying? For that
If
matter.
you wanted a woman represented, Mia X would have been better on that shit.
Fuck yeah, Mia.
Yeah.
Mama Mia. Yeah.
Like, fuck, what were you thinking?
Then we get Beef. Love this joint. Like beefing
Weird.
with Mac is like beefing with lung cancer. That shit hard. Mac talks about beefing with dudes. He speaks on a dude that disrespected him at the mall. They had a stare down, and Mac said he could tell dude was pussy. He was soft. He didn't want no problems. Also talks about some dude coming over his home. He's at his homie's crib and keeping some beats. And some dude came by, got disrespectful. So Mac showed him the heat, and the nigga didn't want none either. So dope ass track, dog. I fucks with that heavy. Beef.
Yeah, I like the song too. Not much more to add apart from that. The beat uses that dum 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 for a few other artists use. It makes me always think of that MC8 We Come Strapped. So it always reminds me of that. But yeah, overall, another dope track, and it's great to have like a few. This album has a few like Mac songs just on his own, and yeah, he totally holds it down. Yeah, dope song for sure.
Yeah, I love the track. And then Mac did a part 2 to this one, right? That's the one on. He named it something else, but I think on the 504 Boys they called it Beef Part 2 or some shit like that. Beefing, whatever it was called. But I enjoyed it. We got beef. All my niggas gonna ride tonight. We got somebody gonna die tonight. And then, so Master P takes that obviously for the South Park shit. I don't know if y'all noticed that. He takes that, Y'all remember when he did the Master P did the South Park video and shit?
No, I don't remember that shit, brother.
He's like, we're gonna ride tonight. My little homie Kenny died tonight.
That's hilarious.
The video's funny because it shows Cartman, Kenny, all of them, like they ride in there in the strip club.
And I love South Park too, so I gotta check that.
Chef, they're in the lowrider with Chef, and Master P's like, my little homie Kenny died tonight.
That's hilarious, bro. But he was
I'm gonna send it to you.
Like 98, 99, so on.
That had to be 99. That had to be. I'm gonna have to find that shit. That shit's funny.
Because I love the early South Park, like 97.
Yeah. Master P, he did a song just for them. I remember seeing that shit on like MTV or some shit like that.
It's hilarious. Now we get Camouflage Love featuring Storm and Miss Peaches. Mac talking about slinging dick to a bitch. Camouflage all night making you moan, and that's just hard. I like that shit, bro. Storm talks. Storm does a thing like she got a seductive verse, and like I said, I usually don't like songs like this, but I like this shit, man. I rocks with it. Is it like ultimate dopeness to me?
I love it.
But I fucks with it.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's a pretty good song, and again, like I appreciate the sort of versatility of Mac. There's a number of songs, for the ladies on here, and pretty good song. And I think this is Storm from like Outlaws, right? That like from All Eyes on Me, like that Storm, from Trade War Stories.
I think it is
Storm. Yeah,
it might be because it sounds like the bit. And she's like from the West Coast accent.
Yeah.
But no, definitely a cool song. Not an ultimate favorite, but I wouldn't skip it. It's pretty decent for sure.
Yeah.
Yo, that Kenny's Dead song, I sent it to you, Mike. It came out late '98.
All right, I got it.
And then '99 it officially dropped. But yeah.
Little homie Kenny died.
It's just funny. You like the video. I know you like the video, man. The video's fucking hilarious. But Camouflage, I love it. That's like gangster love shit, man. I love that shit. Storm did her thing. And yeah, not much to say about that. That hasn't already been said. Not one of the best songs, but I liked it. But Mac, he could do those gangster love tracks. Like,
he's good at that shit.
He was really good at that shit.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna pat ourselves on the back. Like, this is how you do an album review. No bullshit, just knocking shit out with 3 niggas. Like, that's how you do it, fellas. Then we get Empire. Max spitting raw as fuck on here with a grimy ass beat, talking about dealing with the industry and haters. I'm like Zorro. I'm gonna mark DFM on their back. What's that? That means don't fuck with Mac. Hard. So the next nigga talking about your country and weak. I hope their mama catch cancer and die in their sleep. like East Coast bias this right there, bro. Because that's what a lot of niggas in my hood love No Limit, but you had those purists that like, oh, it should work. You know what I'm saying? But nah, fire, Love Empire, hard.
Them hip hop purists that's the East Coast thing. Like,
I
yeah,
can't stand. I never was like that, Rick. I never was like that. I wasn't raised that way from Unc. You know?
Yeah, definitely. I know. I really like this song. Yeah, Mac, he rips it for sure. I like when he says, tell him in the back with the semi-autos, you diss me on wax, you might not see tomorrow. Yeah, he killed it. Yeah, dope song. Really like the production on here too. Yeah, like you said, just kind of going at, like you said, that kind of bias shit. I'm not a fan of that either. Obviously being an outsider, I just. I listen to all music for what it is. I don't where it comes from. Not that relevant to me.
Yeah, like I said, G Funk raised me, as did Boom Bap. I'm not like that. Never have been. Never in life.
right. Yeah, I mean, same here. I love boom bap, I really do, but I know a lot of people. If it ain't boom bap, they ain't fucking with it.
That's
Like,
corny as fuck to me.
kind of like how Vinny Paz, like that motherfucker was hating on West Coast shit. Yeah,
that made me cringe.
Yeah, that shit pissed me off. Like, but there is cats out here in the West Coast. Like, if it is boom bap, they ain't fucking with it. Like, yeah, that's I got love for everything, but I can never be closed minded to one thing. I mean, even auto tune and shit. There's some shit I like. I fucks with out there. Even fucking Drake, man, I fucks with that shit too. But like on this track right here, niggas done Soldier hated, Mac retaliated, and he's like, diss me on wax, you might not see me tomorrow. Like, that shit's fire right there, man. There's some gangster shit on here.
Hell yeah, brother. Now we got last official song, My Brother featuring Odell. Oh man. Mac with his amazing storytelling skills again, a story of his best friend and how friends may fight, but at the end of the day, y'all still gonna be close as brothers. And even though Mac was in the ghetto with the thugs and his friend had got good grades and all that, they still was close. This song touches me because my closest friends I don't have here no more, man. And a beautiful song. I fucking love this song, bro. Dope closer too. Beautiful song.
Yeah, I love this song too. I think it's fantastic. I think I personally would have loved to have seen this as a single. I think it would have been really dope as a single. And to me, this reminds me of like something for like maybe not content wise, but the overall feel of the song reminds me of like a Scarface kind of track. Like those like Now You Feel Me, off The World Is Yours and songs like that, those sentimental kind of Scarface tracks kind of reminds me of that, has that same kind of feel. And just, I love the storytelling on here. I just love that, you can really feel the kind of emotion behind this track and how real it is. And I love that. And it's so relatable. Like, people fall out and people do dumb shit, and just I think it's a amazing song. It's one of those songs I wish people knew about it more. I think people should talk about it more. I think it's fantastic.
I love it.
Mac did this one for himself. You could tell this wasn't for the tank. This wasn't for the No Limits. No, this was like, that was straight up Mac. He did that for himself. I love that track though. It's a deep track.
Then we get the outro, just like a little army call. Shell shock.
Yeah.
Shell shock. That's all it is.
Murder.
Kill. Battlefield. All right, there you go. Max, Shell Shock, 1998. Turns 25 years old this year. And as we do on every episode of Speak Ya Clout Podcast, we give our top 3 songs and the classic Source Mic rating. So for me, it's a 4.5 mic album. It's a classic, personally to me. Top 3 songs, Murder, Kill with Mystical, easily. I got Paranoid, and I got My Brother. Those are my top 3 songs. Mac, the nicest on the tank, in my eyes, lyrically. Top 3 fucking No Limit Soldier for me. So glad he's home. I can't fathom how glad he is home. And me and Vod said, we're going to do No Limit Month. We're going to do it right, and you got to have Mac Shell Shocked in there. So glad we covered it, and I'm glad my motherfucking brother, Rick, was on here with us, because he Speak Your Clout for life, bro, and excellent fucking album.
Dope shit.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to give it 4.5 as well, the same rating as I gave See Murder, Life or Death last week.
Oh.
Both albums are kind of in a similar kind of ballpark for me. Just both really, really good albums. And yeah, I mean, I think Mac, he just held his own on here. I think it's obviously it's great having all the other guys in here, but Mac was very much the star of the show. And yeah, absolutely just brilliant album. I love the mixture of subject matters all the way through. That's a big thing for me with albums. It keeps your interest. This album, like all No Limit albums from this era, hella long, but it keeps your interest. It's not a chore to listen to. It goes by pretty quickly, surprisingly, even though it's like 73 minutes or whatever. And yeah, just it's a great album, really, really good. My top 3 songs, I'm gonna go with My Brother. That Whoa track, the Posse Cut, just love that, even though I know Mr. Servant's not that great on it, still love that song anyway. And Shell Shock, the title track, him and Fiends, love that.
Yeah, Shell Shock, niggas.
Yeah. But it's another one of those albums you could, name a bunch of other songs like, Tank Dogs and, that Murder, Kill that you mentioned, just like loads of other awesome songs. But those are my top 3 for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with 4 mics on this because of Mr. Servon, because 241. It really brings it down. But for the most part, it's still one of the best No Limit albums there is. Mac is definitely my second favorite, next to See Murder. I got to put See Murder at number 1. Top 3, number 1 would be All You Can Be. I just love that Careless Whisper sample, and I love how smooth Fiend was on that shit. Murder, Kill, and Tank Dogs.
Dope fucking top 3, bro. Yeah, man. There you go. Max Shell Shock. I'm glad Rick did this with us because that Ghetto D review was fucking fire, bro.
Oh yeah, man. We
got an ill catalog right here, No Limit shit.
Ill shit on that one.
So y'all ready to kick it for a couple more minutes?
Yeah, sure.
We didn't have a Captain Kirk moment on this review.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But we did have one last week with Life or Death.
Yeah, we did.
Cluckers. Yeah, I love Cluckers.
Yeah, I didn't.
You don't like Cluckers, Mike?
I don't hate it, but it's not. It's like
I like Cluckers.
For me. well, that's what's like. Me and Ross love Captain Kirk. And Rick and
hate Captain Kirk.
that is crazy to me, bro. Because we were in middle school. We were always talking about.
I want to have your baby. Like, I mean, it's a song I hate, but I know the shit out of that song. Like,
down ass bitch. Get your cape from the cleaners and shit. Yeah, that's classic, bro. Your Ghetto D review was great. Thank you, bro.
Doobie, what up? Deontay, what up? Everybody else in here, what up? I just got done watching that Mario movie, y'all.
How was it?
That shit was gangster as fuck. As somebody who grew up playing Nintendo,
I love Mario to death.
I love Mario, and Bowser is a G. When you get it after this, look at my my Instagram. I posted like he's in love with Peach and he be serenading her on the piano. Shit is funny as fuck. It's some gangster shit.
I love it, bro, because you know how I feel about the 93, John, even though I know you like that.
Yeah, I love that movie, even though it's fucking horrendous. There's something about it I love. But this one, though, Bowser is a G. That fool's gangster as fuck. Clunkers are both awesome. Captain Kirk is not awesome, bro. Like, no.
I love that shit, man.
Sorry, that's my alt account talking there.
Not good at all. That's that.
That's great. My alt account. I love that shit because niggas can't agree all the time. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No,
if we agree all the time, that should be boring as fuck.
Whack as fuck. Yeah.
What? I wouldn't even need to talk. I'd just be like, I'll just stay quiet. That's it.
One of my favorite episodes is fuck. I always forget the title of this shit, bro. I want Vought on that bitch. What the fuck is it called, bro? It's like Shocking Opinions or some shit we did. I can't remember what that shit was.
Great. Like hot takes and shit, bro.
Hot take, yeah. I forgot the name of that. What I titled it, but that shit was fucking lit. Hella fun.
We had some hot takes. Matter of fact, I was on Reddit and somebody had posted like, "What rapper you can't stand?" I fucking hate Mace and Lil Wayne. Somebody's like, oh, hate such a strong word. Why would I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, god damn it. Like, I hate you too now. Like, shut the fuck up.
I said this last
Motherfuckers
night,
is
Ross.
bad.
I said the closest out of all four of us, the closest nigga to me is Rick for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck like I don't give a fuck. That's how my
Fuck
nigga Ray and
no.
Hector was. So yeah, I
I
love that
hate
shit.
I hate sensitive ass motherfuckers, dude. I'm like, man,
Hate
no
is a
fucking
strong
hates.
word. Fuck you, nigga.
Somebody put like, oh, Mace on Been Around the World. His flow was like butter. I'm like, nah, that shit was gay as fuck. No.
Dog,
I hate that song. That song's gay as fuck.
put it this way, I love Lil Wayne, but I don't give a fuck if Rick hates him. It don't bother me one bit. Rick is my brother. I hate French Montana. You think Rick? You see Rick getting mad at me?
Fucking love French Montana, man.
Yeah.
Montana. But Lil Wayne, I've admitted he's had a good verse here and there where even I'm like, yo, that shit was actually fire, yo. Like I can't even hate on the guy.
You don't like Pusha T, which drives me fucking crazy, but
What's that?
you don't like Pusha T, which I can't.
I'm not a
fathom.
big fan, though. I admit he has some good bars here and there. No, just like Jadakiss, I won't listen to a Jadakiss solo album. I'll listen to a Locks album all fucking day, but not a Jada solo.
I love Jada, but his catalog is ass cheeks.
His catalog is weak as fuck.
And about Mace, like I said, I think Mace has some verses here and there, but I hate Mace too. So,
Yeah.
so it's like, I'm not gonna defend the nigga. You feel me?
Though I saw him and Cameron were like they're doing a sports show or some shit like that.
Oh, really?
And it was actually entertaining. It was cool. It was funny as hell. Like
I love Cameron to death, though. He's one of our favorites. You know that.
And Cameron talking mad shit on there. It's funny as fuck. But it's cool they squashed their beef and everything. It's just Double Up and Harlem World is some garbage ass shit. I'm good.
50 all day.
Versus, come on, man.
50, bro. And I love Wayne for 50.
Wipe the floor with that motherfucker. Lil Wayne ain't got half. 50 Cent just needed his 2 albums and that's it. 50 could beat Lil Wayne off his features alone. Simple as that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and act like 50 is a big part of my life, bro. Like we did top 10 50 songs. You know, I gussed over that nigga then because he's one of the illest smiles.
You know, 50 got some dope shit, man. 50's TV songs. What intros beat Lil Wayne, man.
Big Rich Town, nigga, was popular.
Yeah, Big Rich Town, and then the one for Kanan. I know heartbreaks, setbacks.
It's a part of it. It's a part of the game. Oh shit.
Oh, that shit is fire. 50 kill him with just TV intros, man.
Graffiti said he got Wayne.
Graffiti, you wrong, dog. I don't own one Lil Wayne album. I do have the Hot Boys albums. That's it. I don't own. But I've admitted, like, he did that song "I Miss My Dogs." That was a cool song that he did.
One.
Was that? Yeah, I don't know what album was, but dedicated to BG, Juvie, and Turk. I thought that shit was fire. The album with 2 Chainz. That's actually that was dope. I could listen to that album. And on Eminem's Recovery, he's on No Love or whatever that song's called. I think he bodied Eminem on that shit.
Deontay, I hate to break it to you, Rick will not like that album.
I won't. I've heard it. Shit's gay as fuck. Is that the one where I'll always remember this line because this
I'm gonna call it gay because that's a classic.
When I was stationed in Iraq, we had this one soldier who would always say, and I'll always remember this line: "I kissed the father of the dead's forehead," or whatever. Some shit. Is that on that album?
It might be. I can't tell you.
That fool made me listen to that album so many times. I'm like, this shit's stupid. Like, nah. I won't listen. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just not. You're not gonna convert me to Lil Wayne.
That's how I feel about certain rappers as well. So yeah, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make my nigga.
Now, I don't be posting on Instagram how bad I hate this fool. I don't even waste my energy on that shit. Like,
yeah, why do that? I don't get into that. Like, put it this way, I fucking hate hair bands from the 80s. You feel me? I hate glam metal to death. But my boy Justin, my homie, my black homeboy, he loves that shit. I can't stand it. And I let the nigga ride, right? I don't say nothing to the nigga. You feel me? I think it's corny to waste your time. Say that sucks.
Like
somebody's comments and shit. That's why.
A lot of people. It's rare, but every now and then I will post an album like this album's trash, this and that. Maybe because I listened to it, the hype was real, and then I gotta break it down. Like, no, that shit was actually garbage.
Yeah.
But for the most part, somebody was like, man, you only post every post. You love this album. I'm like, dog, I ain't gonna post shit I hate. I don't even own shit I hate, man. Like, come
Who
on.
cares, bitch?
Like, nah, dude. If the CD's garbage, I can throw it out. Like, fuck out of here, dog.
Yeah, you don't see me posting Method Man, the Cal prequel, my guy. You know, it's just trash.
That, you know, and that's one thing I want to revisit, the Method Man catalog, man. I know I hate on it a lot. I love Takal. I never really got into his other albums after Takal.
Judgment Day is amazing to me, bro.
I should revisit them.
Got Mobb Deep on there. Shit, fire.
Suspicion. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shotgun
We doing that.
slamming in your chest piece. Blah.
Wow. Yeah, guy.
But like on
Fire.
the Wu-Tang albums, Method Man is a boss, man. That motherfucker's crazy.
One of the best ever. He was my
Yeah,
first favorite ever when I was a little kid first.
He's top 3, maybe 4. I don't know, man. Ghostface Killer, Raekwon. I don't know. Method Man, GZA. One of them is gonna Method Man or GZA. Not really sure.
I got RZA up there too. I love RZA, nigga.
Yeah,
That's
I love him.
razor sharp, motherfucker.
In the top 3?
Maybe, bro. I might have him up
I
there.
can't do that. I can't do that. But I love RZA. I do love RZA, man. I love Digi Snacks. That was a good ass album. I love that album.
Bobby
I got
Digital.
that on vinyl. That's
Digital
somewhere.
Bullet, nigga.
Bobby Digital one. Yeah, it's somewhere around here. Cash Money, no limit all day.
I said that. Yeah, I can't even believe that's even a fucking thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No Limit washes those boys, and you know I love Cash Money, early Cash Money that is, and yeah, no way in hell.
No, yeah. I mean, Cash, like you got BG's catalog, fucking fire. You know, from Chopper City, the first one, to It's All on You, Volume 1 and 2. And then you got Soldier Rags. I thought Soldier Rags was a fucking classic. I love Soldier Rags.
But compared to C Murder, that shit sounds happy
Yeah.
as fuck.
And you see that, like at that time, they was the knockoff version. Like they was trying hard to be No Limit.
You know what my boy said? He's like, that's GoBots, and that's Transformers. He's like,
That's
oh
funny.
my god,
Oh,
damn. Yeah. Because there's some niggas I remember that hated Cash Money, bro. They were
I
like,
did at first, because they was trying so hard to be like Soldier Rags. Come on, bro. Like you trying hard to be Master P right now. You trying hard to be No
Pen and
Limit.
Pixel and shit. Like,
And then Pen and Pixel was doing everybody's in the South though at the time.
as much as I love Cash Money from 96 to like 99, they're not fucking with No Limit by the least bit. I never will put them over
Nah.
No Limit.
No, and you know what? Later on, yeah, you know, BG's albums post 2000 shitted on No Limit because Master P. Then No Limit was trying to be Cash Money. That's where they fucked up. You
When he
should've
started
just
saying
stayed
hot
with
boys and shit like that, and hot
Yeah.
girls and fucking.
And then
Wody.
Wody, where you
Yeah.
at, Wody? It's like
Yeah.
Wobble Wobble. Like we already had. You was not gonna make a better song than Back That Ass Up. I'm sorry, it's not happening.
That's his
Like-
ghetto D, Juvenile. The 4
Yeah.
degrees. That's his ghetto D.
Now I go back and forth, man, because I love G Code. I love G Code so
Oh
much.
yeah, I love that fucking album. You understand? Oh
Yeah,
come
I
on.
ain't no pussy ass nigga. You understand? I'm a
I ain't
gorilla, but I'm still a gorilla.
You understand? I
You
don't
be like Manila, whatever. Like,
kill
oh,
a gorilla. You understand?
make me have to kill me a nigga. You understand?
I said, yo, that's grimy shit, bro. I love that shit.
Yo, and then I got that fire. Oh, that was
Oh yeah.
banging too, man. I love G Code. G Code, but it was less than a year after 400 Degrees, and I think that's why it was slept on because people were still bumping the shit out of 4. They shouldn't have released G Code that early, man. 400 Degrees was
quiet.
still in the streets.
Like 99 Cash Money was better. than
Surgery on niggas like me.
Head doctors. Oh, that shit is hard, bro. Yo, Ross, you would fuck with that heavy. I'm telling you.
You never heard G Code, Ross?
No, I never got around to it. Now, the Cash Money albums I have are Chopper City in the Ghetto and the Big Timers one. How You Love That.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. G Code, BG, It's All on You, Volume 1 and 2. And those some fire.
400 Degrees is a fucking masterpiece.
400 Degrees. Yeah, I got that vinyl, man. You know what? I was just thinking today, too. I was like, man, if No Limit, if Master P was smart, and he owns the rights to this shit, bro, all them No Limit classics, if you re-released a vinyl a month, 2 a month.
Man,
He would
imagine.
sell like a motherfucker.
You know, I would cop them, brother.
He would sell. Can you imagine? Re-releasing Shell Shock on vinyl only? Like, oh my
Man, a
god,
shell shock with the turquoise vinyl. That'd be beautiful.
fuck! And he could sell it for $50 easy, and it would go fire. It would go fast, man.
They would all have to be gatefolds, wouldn't they? Because they would all have to be like at least 2 vinyls, right?
Yeah,
because they're all long
yeah,
albums.
Yeah, gatefold. And put all this shit on it. And if you really hard, Master P, if you really gangster, put all those old albums in the middle of it. Still, even though you know they ain't coming out. Put
and if you gangster, put the crackhead smoking that crack on the ghetto B, the original cover.
If he's gangster, he put these in the middle, still advertise it like if it's gonna come out, man. Like, oh man, that's No Limit heads would really
fucking... That 504 Boys broke my heart because it says G Money and Nino. That shit hard.
You know what? Yeah. Also, I really was looking forward to that one, man. That never came out. Yeah, look at it. He's dressed like the Last Dawn right there too, in the fucking boat, man. Stupid as fuck.
I love it, man.
Man, that was an era in its own, man.
Feedy said Master Killer's debut came and went. Well, no set date.
It's a pretty good album.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. I like that album. It's the second album I didn't like.
Yeah, no, the second one's a snooze, yeah.
Yeah. Boring as hell.
NyQuil on wax.
Terrible.
421 was solid.
Yeah, there's some good songs in there for sure. Presidential MC for one of them.
I'm gonna check that shit out.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that You God first album, Golden Arms Redemption. I think that's banging.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
There's some songs on there I fucking hate, but there's some songs on there I do like. Yeah.
You know what's a dope out? The DJ Muggs with what's his name?
Jizza.
Grandmasters.
Fire. That's
Grandmasters is crazy good. That's top 3 Muggs album for me.
Why Muggs need one with Raekwon or Ghostface? Oh my god, man.
And the way Ghost is rapping now on that West Side Gun science class, he better stay rapping like that. That's amazing.
But we won't get it because that fool works with other motherfuckers. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it, man. Muggs is, I'm not a big Mac Homie fan, but that dude's all on his nuts, man.
Mac Homie on Muggs nuts?
No, Muggs on his. Muggs is always working with him like crazy, man. I'm like, come on, dog. Like, switch it up a little. The Jay Worthy, fire. Flea Lord, I loved it. I thought he was gonna do more shit with Flea Lord. He did it.
That Rome Streets in Muggs is disgusting.
Man, the Ito, man.
Yeah, fire. Hell's Roof, or whatever the fuck it's called?
Hell's Roof, yeah. I'm glad I got that one. Even Yellow Wolf, man. He had a fire ass album with Muggs. That shit was crazy.
Never heard it.
No, and you know what? Muggs, it sold out on Muggs' website like crazy. But if you go to Yellow Wolf's website, it's cheap as fuck on there, and he ships it right away, man. And I like Yellow Wolf, but him and Muggs, it was a whole different type of yellow. It was dope. He was grimy as fuck.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
Because if you gonna work with Muggs, you got to bring that gangster shit out. You got to be that dark motherfucker. What else, everybody on, man? What y'all listening to, man? What else is new out there?
Yeah, man. For me, like I said yesterday, I'm just listening to like the shit we review. Really, I'm watching more movies and stuff.
I listened to Cloud 9 this week.
Sophomore album from 9-6.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Yeah, I love it.
Chicken wings and rice, bro.
We play for keeps. Yeah.
Make it or break it with Smooth the Hustler. Make it or take it.
Yeah, I love that.
I've been all over the place. I was bumping some Common the other day. I was bumping some Zero. I don't know why I was playing Zero. Like something just got into me, and I was like, let me bump some of that shit. I was bumping HNIC, the first one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Rest in peace, Prodigy. Big L. I was bumping some Big L the other day. The Big Picture. I like that one over Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous, man. I'm gonna be real.
I said that's Ross. He's like, nope.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't go after.
Ebonics.
Yo, real Rick, me and you went together on that one. I can't believe it. I found somebody.
Man, Deadly Combination alone.
Well, what does it for me? He's better lyrically on that. I don't know.
Yes, and the production is better. I like the production better.
I love Lifestyles. I really do.
I do. I'm not even taking nothing away. Lifestyles is at least a 4.5 mic album.
Yeah,
at minimum.
But my problem with Lifestyles, it sounds kind of older than 95.
It's
like 93 or
92, 93. Yeah. It do, man. And, rest in peace, Big L, man. That's another one.
I fucking love Big L so much, bro.
I was bumping Dipset because they celebrated their anniversary.
Son, Unc was in the kitchen, right? And he has his Bluetooth. Yeah. And I heard Platinum Plus with Big Daddy Kane. Yeah, him and L killed that shit. Yeah. It's crazy that you mentioned that because I just heard that yesterday. I'm known to burn niggas like CDs. Yeah, Kane killed that.
I pulled out the Dipset mixtapes. I need to upload them.
Oh God, I love those.
Bump them in the car because I ain't got a CD player for that bitch. So I'm gonna upload them on my phone. I can play that shit in there. I really need to revisit. I love that Facts of Life sample, man.
Dipset Volume 1, my guy.
Volume 1, yeah, that shit is gangster as fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking Dipset. Even though Jim Jones thinks they could beat the Locks, I don't think so.
Jimmy, what's wrong with you?
I'll still root for them, but I don't think you can't beat the Locks.
Jada fucking washed y'all niggas.
I'm sorry, single-handedly, Jada washed them up so bad, man. That is probably one of the biggest L's in hip hop history.
And I like Dipset better than Locks. I really do.
Even after the battle, I'm still gonna listen to Dipset more than I listen to Locks.
Yeah.
But they picked the wrong songs. They had no energy. They didn't want to be there. They didn't want to be there, man.
It was messy. It was not good. That Cameron freestyle. Oh my God! Go get your gun and. That was terrible. It's like a kid that forgot his fucking, like a spelling bee, didn't know how to spell. It was fucking terrible.
but he was so confident he thought he knew how to spell.
Yo, Ross, that shit was embarrassing.
You never watched it, Ross?
No, I didn't.
No. Oh man, that's one of the greatest moments of hip hop. You have to watch that.
Jada Kiss is a fucking legend that night. Jada's so funny. He's like, Freaky Zeke, what is he doing here? He's the fat nigga from Drew Hill.
Oh, fuck yeah. They threw Joel Santana's rag on the floor.
Yeah. Oh, and and Sheik Luch said that Styles P was about to fuck Cameron up, bro. Like, really? Yeah. Like, that would have predated Bone and 3-6.
Oh yeah.
Yes, was before Bone and 3-6.
Because Styles P was like rapping in Cameron's face and Cam kicked him.
Yeah.
And then Styles whispered in Sheik's ears, "I'm gonna fuck this dude up."
Sheik a big motherfucker.
Oh,
man.
Sheik's humongous.
Man, he would have bodied Cameron.
You know what Sheik said when he seen them? Look at these pussy ass niggas. I love Locks.
The problem was they had like 50 motherfuckers on stage.
That was terrible. And then you keep telling these ignorant ass niggas get off the stage. They still wouldn't get off the fucking stage.
You know what? They ain't your people. They should be rolling with your set, man. They're over there like fuck what you say. They did what they wanted, man.
Yeah.
He wasn't in charge of them. But still the greatest verses. And now that Jim Jones talking all that shit, Jada said some things, and what's his name? Swiss Beats said, man, we could do that again, man, because it's still the most viewing one they had.
Yo, I had a blast.
That's a hip hop historical moment.
And me, you, and Steve went live right after it. That was dope. Yeah.
You know, even though the Bone and 3-6 was good, like,
I love that one, bro. Even though Juicy J kind of fucked me off, he played some whack shit during it. But I
rewatched it, and I'm like, oh my! When Busy threw that fucking microphone at Juicy
you ugly motherfuckers are gonna stop talking about me. What the fuck he said?
You ugly motherfucker.
Gangsta Boo. Fuck you, Busy Bone.
Juicy J like, nigga, suck my dick.
Juicy J, I love both of them so much. I love that shit. It's hilarious.
And then, like, I rewatched this. Look, you see Fleshbone grab Busy and pull him back so fast.
Yo, Crazy was pissed at Busy, bro.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I heard about that, and I don't like it because they were all having fun. Lazy Bone was laughing at their jokes. It was all fun, but Busy just got too mad.
I get it. He says like I get it. That I think that was a little crossing the line, but still, man, that's something. You know what? Fuck it. Head up in the back when you guys are done, man.
Yeah, square up.
Toss it up, man. Don't fuck up the bag.
Busy had those 95 feelings still in him.
Oh, he did. That shit was hilarious, man. Crunchy Black and what's her name was talking mad shit. Gangsta Boo.
Gangsta Boo. R.I.P. Boo all day, Boo.
Oh, she dead already too, huh?
Yeah. Juice's Mafia got Lord Infamous, Boo, and Coops the niggas gone, man.
All gone, yeah. Lord Infamous is the shit too, man.
I worship 3-6. Y'all know that. I'm a diehard fan, bro.
Bone Thugs won that one though. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know what killed it for Bone? Juicy's performance is all trash. Like the solo shit. Yeah.
And then they played some corny shit. What did they play? Was it Mariah Carey or Katy Perry? They played some corny shit. 3-6. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, they fucked it up. They played some heaters though, but
yeah. And the next verse, I don't know who the next verse is gonna be. You can't match those two. The 3-6 Dipset, Bone Thugs, and 3-6 Mafia. You can't do that.
You can't, bro. You can't.
It's just not gonna happen. They won the lawsuit. They got the rights back, so I'm sure they'll come up with something dope. Jermaine Dupri wants Diddy. I think Jermaine Dupri can win that one easy. Easy, man. He has some hits. So does Bad Boy, but if it's in New York, Bad Boy's winning. If it's you got to put it in the Midwest or put it somewhere where motherfuckers in the audience ain't biased.
Yo, Ross, do you like Hypnotize? I can't remember.
Hypnotize Minds?
No,
Big.
Oh yeah, I love Hypnotize.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
That last night.
And I listened because Ross, I was listening to a podcast, bro, and they were breaking down Life After Death, and they were trying to shorten it to 10 tracks to try to make the ultimate classic album.
Mm-hmm.
And they drop Hypnotize, but they keep Mo Money, Mo Problems.
No, other way around for me.
Get the fuck
out
of here. Like I hate Mo Money, Mo Problems so bad. That is why that album's not a 5-micer.
I told Rick last night, Rod, I said, I like Mo Money, Mo Problems for one, not as a whole. I fucking cause that fucking BIG, PO, PPA. When I used to go
no info for the
federal agents mad because of flagrant. Tap my cell and the phone in the basement, right? I like that because back in my clubbing days, me and my niggas be drunk and rapping that whole shit, like hugging niggas we don't even know, singing it. You know what I'm saying? It was a blast. But I agree with Rick. That song as a whole, it's fucking terrible. Like Puffy and Mace are just horrendous. Yeah.
And then he had a song also on there with Lil Kim. Which one was that?
Another. That's
Nasty
trash.
Boy.
That's another one I hate. Another.
What do you do when your bitch is untrue? I hate that shit too.
And the podcast, they also pretty much shitted on the song with R. Kelly. And I'm like, man, that shit is fire.
Fucking You Tonight?
Serious? Like, that shit is fire. And I'm in the minority. I love Player Hater, man. I don't care what anyone.
I hate Player Hater.
This move. Give me my cognac. I will drink and hear it. I wish Biggie would have released a whole album he's singing like that.
What? Yo, Rick, I love you, my guy, but what the fuck?
That shit was smooth as fuck, yo. Like,
I hate it.
He knows that was like a Biz Markie moment, man. Like Biz Markie knew he can't sing. He knew he couldn't, but he did it anyways, and that shit's still fire to this day.
Yo, if Uncle was here, Rick, he'd be like, "What the fuck?" He hates that shit too.
Like that was his Just a Friend. That was his Biz Markie moment.
No, it's like a shitty skit.
That's just funny.
Wake up!
No.
It's terrible.
And it follows 10 Crack Commandments as well.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Like Big, he really tried to say that shit's hilarious.
We reviewed that last year, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Was Rick on there?
No, I think Mobilarity 1, I think we had on there, didn't we?
Yeah, he did. I wish Rick was on there. Yeah.
That might have been the last thing we did with Mobilarity 1. I can't remember the last time I did a video with him.
I know. That nigga
always busy, man.
Yeah.
Steven always busy, man. He got his little photo shoots going on. That's
He
my
hustles.
dude, man.
He said photo shoots.
That's my dude, bro.
I did a
gotta ask
show.
Steven. I gotta ask Steven about that. I gotta ask him something about that. Like,
Oh, that's funny.
oh man, we gotta get Steven on an episode.
Yeah,
we
we
come up with
do,
something.
man.
Get us all
Oh,
on that.
there's definitely. I'm not going to say what album it is, but there's definitely an album fit reviewing this year. He has to be on.
Oh,
Don't tell me
yes.
it's the Black Album, bro. Like, don't.
Oh no, yo, Rick, you would love this. Rick, I'm telling you right now. Why don't you say it, Ross? Just
Yeah,
say
well,
it.
it's up to you. Yeah.
Yeah, let's say it. We're doing Shaq. Shaq's first album from 92. Yo,
Funny thing.
Go ahead, Rick.
Well, funny thing is, when Shaq dropped that, he's out here in the West Coast. He's playing for the Lakers. East Coast motherfuckers ate that shit up. West Coast had no love for his songs out here. Like,
yo,
no.
it's fucking horrendous, but I want to do it because I want to shit on it. There's some shit I like on there, like very little. But man, the nigga made Fife whack. Pissing in and farting. What the fuck?
Rest in peace, Fife. Oh man.
He say, what do you say? I can't. Some really whack shit on there.
Steven fucks with that album, huh?
He called all Shaq's albums classics.
Classics.
Oh, bro. Shaq. The only thing he has classic is his basketball games, man. That's it. His acting sucks. Rapping sucks. Like, no, fuck all that. No.
Yo, Unc, you're live on Speak Your Clout. I gotta put you on. Because Rick said some crazy shit. Rick lost player hater, Unc.
Player hater.
Garbage.
You said classic? What? You said classic.
Rick's like, that's some smooth gangster shit, Rick said, yeah.
To who?
That was his Bismarcky moment, y'all. That was his Bismarcky moment.
Trash.
Hey, but do y'all bump Bismarcky just a friend?
Hell yeah.
Oh, get the fuck out.
Yo, Rick, it's like a skit though. That's
Yeah, I'm not saying it was talent. It's just the singing's so bad it was dope, bro. I don't know why. Like, this shit is dope as fuck.
Oh man, good evening. Oh, I hate that shit.
I would love to see him in concert perform that. Come up on stage with his black hat, everything on it, and just grab that mic. Good evening.
No, I'm not gonna lie though, Rick. If I get high and drunk enough, I might sing it with you, bro. Seriously, you know, because when I get really happy when I'm fucked up.
And you know what? We ain't gonna sound better than him. We all suck at singing, shit, man.
Well, you're not going to sound any worse than him anyway.
There you go. We're not. We probably would sound better, man.
I can't believe it. He's still shaking his head.
I'm telling you, bro. If I had to keep 10 tracks on Life After Death, that is one of them.
Are you keeping player hater, brother? Oh, man.
I would have I don't have the track list in front of me off the strength of memory. Somebody Got to Die. What's Beef? Hypnotized. Play a Hater. Kick in the Door's got to be on there.
I Love the Dough. Is that on there?
Oh, you know, because Jay-Z alone. Jay-Z alone. Was it Downfall? My Downfall. Long Kiss Goodnight. Yeah, man. I mean, I could put Player Hater on there. I tell you, I keep Player Hater on there before I keep going back to Cali, bro.
Oh my! You gotta be trolling.
If I had to pick 10 tracks, I don't know if going back.
Are you
to Cali,
trolling us, bro?
I don't know if going back to Cali would make it because that is too hype for the rest of the album. That's another song that probably shouldn't have been on the album, man.
What?
Yeah, man, that shit too hype, man.
It's too good. Is that what you're saying?
The energy. Like,
I love this shit.
Like, that album was dark as fuck, but you have More Money, More Problems. You have Going Back to Cali. I mean, even Hypnotized, I guess. The things didn't fit the theme.
I'm gonna give you
Alfred Hitchcock theme that he was trying to run with.
Yo, Rick, I'm gonna give you my critique with Life of the Death. What I really hate. Kicking the Door and Going Back to Cali got long ass skits in the front. You can't
so did the other one. Sky's the Limit.
Sky's the Limit.
No, the skit at the start of Going Back to Cali. You know, with I'm up.
Yeah, what? Whoa, Cali?
Have you still write it or remember it or something?
Now, going back going back to Cali's a classic joint. We played the shit out of it here on the West Coast. Yes, even when it came out, we loved it. Do you think he made that because he wanted to make it, or they was just trying to get in Cali's good graces?
I think the good graces. I hate to say it. I really believe that.
If the Pac thing didn't happen, I don't think he would have ever done a song like that.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
It was just kissing ass trying to get it in the good graces.
But I love it so much. Though I'm not gonna lie.
But the intros, that's what makes that album not horrible, but like not a 5-micer. The intros, at least put the intros on their own track so you can skip it.
I gotta give Life of the Death a 5 because I'm just
can't. More Money, More Problems alone, and another one. Those 2 songs alone brings it down to a 4-micer.
He is so good on the mic on that record, though. Like
he is. No, it's his best. I like it better than Ready to Die.
I'm not even mad at that. I love Ready to Die, but
I think
Ready to Die got Friend of Mine. I fucking hate that so much. But there's more stinkers on Life of the Death there is on Ready to Die. But Life of the Death is just, to me, it's so fucking solid. That's just
what's the one on Ready to Die? What's the track with the Jamaican hook?
Respect.
Yeah, I don't fucks with that. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't like it that much either. I don't hate it. I just don't like it that much.
I don't hate any track on Ready to Die.
I do. One Friend of Mine.
That song goes right down to the bottom because I didn't like that Jamaican shit back then. I didn't fuck with that.
I love reggae. That's just me. I love reggae, but I don't like that song that much.
And would Biggie? Okay, what do you think of Born Again?
There's some shit on there I like.
There's a couple of good songs, yeah.
Just a few. I mean, fuck. Like throwing Eminem on there is garbage. Throwing who else did they have on there? That
Cash Money.
Cash Money.
Hot
Yeah,
Boys.
that shouldn't happen either. No.
I
could see Biggie doing a song with Hot Boys. It would have sounded different. Biggie, just like he did with Bone Thugs. Like he would adapt it to their style, and yeah. And then the duets was like garbage. Hot garbage.
Mike's for
garbage.
Yeah.
Like Diddy.
Yeah, I got
that's
your
boy.
Ex, and I fucking got rid of it.
And this is the problem when you have too many fucking yes men in your studio. Who told them that album was fire?
I know, bro.
Now, I did like the Faith Evans one.
I never heard it.
You never heard
that came out later on. Yeah.
That came out a few years back. What, maybe 5-6 years ago? Maybe. That was actually fire. Faith Evans and Biggie. That was fire. I like that one. And you know, I just, God, man, he was 24, man. We should have got more work from him, man. That sucks.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh, definitely.
Because, fuck, Big Pun wasn't even out yet. Can you imagine these 2 big fat motherfuckers on the track? That should have been fire, man. That should have been crazy, man. Fuck. They would have done the new Fat Boys. Man.
Fat Boys.
I'm telling you, Big Pun and Biggie would have been crazy.
Oh, it would have been, yeah.
Oh, my God. And no doubt in my mind, him and Pac would have squashed it. They would have.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, he's on Pac's end, yeah, but on Big, I don't know, man. The whole wife thing, I don't think so. Never mind, man. I take that back.
Yeah, Pac hated that nigga though. I think vice versa too.
He crossed that line, and I was reading an interview where they said Biggie was hurt emotionally. I get it, yeah, dog. Like Pac destroyed that fool mentally with the whole Faith Evans thing, and people don't talk enough shit to Faith Evans for that move.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
Like she gets like no hate. Like bitch, you took it to that extreme.
There's so many people that say that bitch was fucking Pac. There's so Drew Down and fucking
Corrupt, Daz. They was all there, and I'm like, fuck, Tretch. You know, they was all there, man. Like
one of the producers from Me Against the World. I forgot his name, but he's confirmed it. Like.
Yeah, they saw it go down. Corrupt said he walked in on him, and he was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
like, man.
That's
you
terrible.
know how that they cancel every last motherfucker, but they won't cancel that hoe, man.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. I do like Faith's first album, but yeah, fuck that bitch.
Oh, her first album was amazing.
Yeah, loads of
amazing. It was. You know what? Her second album was dope, and because like back then, you had Love Like This before. That was in the clubs like a
That's a good song. Bring back good memories right there. Yeah, good song.
And I'm telling you, The King and I, the one she did with Biggie, that was actually a dope album. I like that. I'm gonna revisit that shit, man. I like that project. But she's still a hoe. I ain't gonna take away from her. She's still a hoe. And then she goes and fucks with Stevie J. Come on, man.
Yeah, the nigga that produced Live at the Death some beats.
You fuck this fool's enemy. You fuck this fool's homie. Fuck, man.
Yeah, she grime. Bitches are grimy, bro.
You a hoe, Faith. Like Faith the hoe. The Commission album. Oh, that would have been fire, man. Shit. That would have been fire. Him and Jay-Z, Charlie Baltimore. Who else was on that one?
Jay-Z.
Lil C's part of that? Lil C's was garbage, but yeah.
He's a Leo. Yeah, he is. He is.
Yeah, he was part of that.
Biggie always said that name, yeah.
Speaking of Lil C's, man, they portrayed him wrong in that movie like a motherfucker.
What, Notorious?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made him like a little kid and shit.
Yeah, the little kid. I was like, bro, this dude looks like he's 12, man. Come on, man. I'm not a Lil C's fan, but man, do better than that, man. He didn't deserve that, man. Come on.
Yeah, that movie's fucking ass.
It ain't worse than All Eyes on Me.
To me, that's damn near neck for neck, bro. That's just
I watched Notorious not too long ago. I mean, it was still stupid as fuck, but you know, the guy who played Diddy was garbage, man. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
saying ain't no goddamn mashed potatoes.
Oh man, how he was just dancing and everything, and I was like, get the fuck out of here.
I hate it. Then Anthony Mack as Pac, fucking.
Oh, it didn't even look nothing near him. Didn't even act like him. Like that was garbage. No. And Diddy, I know you did that shit on purpose. You made sure you got somebody garbage to play that fool.
Yeah.
The Aaliyah movie. That was the Lifetime one, right? That shit was trash.
Yeah.
Ain't none of them better than Straight Outta Compton.
Oh my god! I was getting out my Rocky box set and I seen that in my box. Like, oh, I gotta watch that. I haven't watched it in years.
Straight Out, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, but ain't none of those movies fucking Straight Outta Compton.
Yo, Rick, you ever seen the movie Falling Down with Michael Douglas?
Nah.
Oh man.
Oh.
Falling Down?
Yeah. You will absolutely love it. It's right up your alley, Rick.
Some gangster shit?
Not gangster shit. Well,
Michael Douglas?
Michael Douglas. I'm gonna call it. I would say gangster shit. Yeah.
It's got some gangster shit in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is incredible. I'm telling you, it is so fucking good. Just a guy having a bad day, and he gets rolled up on some essays, roll up on him, and shit. Yeah, dog. I'm telling you, Ross. Tell this nigga, bro.
Oh yeah, no, it's hard, but at the same time, it's funny. There's a lot of funny stuff in there. So yeah,
he'll love it. He'll love it. I know it. I bring it up because me and Luke.
I've seen that cover before. I've never watched that movie though. I've seen, that cover, right?
Yeah.
I've seen it many times before, but I've never watched it.
I don't really ask for much, Rick, but I'm begging you watch that shit, bro.
Well, I'm gonna check it out, bro. Robert Duvall, okay.
Yep, he's the cop in that bitch, I think, right?
He is.
Because me and Steel City and Luke were talking about that shit a lot the other day, Ross. So yeah,
I love it.
Okay.
I don't want to say no lines. I don't want to give it away, but oh my god.
Yeah. I'm about to check that shit out.
Yeah, it's great.
Michael Douglas. He's not in too many movies I'm a big fan of.
That's my favorite role he ever did. Absolutely.
I can't even name a Michael Douglas movie right now for some reason.
Wall Street.
Oh yeah.
Fatal Attraction.
Wait, Wall Street's gangster, and part 2 was gangster too, man. Fucking Wall Street, man. He fucked him over so bad. Did you ever watch part 2?
Nah, I never seen it. I've
Oh,
seen
man.
part 1.
Part 2, Michael Douglas and Shia LaBeouf is pretty dope. It's pretty dope.
Menace turns 30 this year. I gotta do something for Menace.
Ooh.
Gotta do something. We got it. Yeah.
You a baller? You
Pretty bowl? Look, give me that shit. And I'll take a double burger with cheese.
Who's supposed to be brother? He's like, you trying to
give me that motherfucking shit. And yo, my Blu-ray transfer of that is so clear. You can see the razor bumps on Old Dog neck. The shit is incredible, bro. I never seen that movie that clear in my life. Yeah. They got Too Short in that bitch as Lulo,
Pooh Man
in that bitch. Yo, Kane whipping your ass right now.
yeah.
That's Kane whipping your motherfucking ass.
Like when he was watching the boxing fight, he
Yeah.
said, "This is you, Kane." I was like, "Fuck,
You
bro."
fat pudgy motherfucker. Yeah, that's classic, bro.
Oh, Chauncey, little snitch ass motherfucking Chauncey.
Yo,
man.
dog, you strapped? You know it.
You know it.
We gotta
Now,
do it.
would that movie would have been as good as it was if Pac was in it? Do you think?
It would have been better.
Really? Because Pac was
I
supposed to
think
play who?
so.
Sharif?
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
Pac would have made it work. Just Pac. I say that because Pac is such an incredible actor, bro.
Yeah, he made every role work that he was in.
But
you know?
He was supposed to play Sharif, from my understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't think Pac was just too passionate. He was like the star of a show. Sharif was just more low key. I don't know if Pac could have been that quiet.
I think Pac would have made Sharif more involved. If anything, like more scenes with him. That's how I can guess.
You
But
think the script would have been different?
I don't know, man. It's hard to say, but I think Pac would have nailed that role at the park. And I already give Menace a 5 mic anyway. I think
It is. No. Menace, by all means, is 5 mics.
It's my favorite urban movie of all time. Like when it comes to like African American shit, yeah,
Right.
hands down.
Over Boys in the Hood?
Yep, I got over Boys. I think Boys is a better story, but I got Menace over Boys. I just think it's more gangster.
Boys has a better message.
Yeah.
Way better message.
Turn your punk ass soul.
Yeah, that shit was hard. I mean, I hate the fact that Doughboy dies at the end.
Yeah.
But it's a reality, and I loved it. And you know what? I love Menace. What's pissing me off is that Alan Hughes is doing the Tupac documentary coming out.
Yeah, I know.
that
Dear Mama or
angers-
something? Is that it?
Fuck that. Yeah, about Dear Mama,
Yeah.
about him and his mom's relationship and everything. And like, why you doing this, man? You know Pac didn't fuck with you. You didn't even fuck with Pac, bro.
Pac beat both y'all niggas up.
And then you sued him. You filed charges. You try to get this fool locked up. Even 6-7 years ago, you still talking shit about Pac. Like, nah, dude, fuck
Yeah,
that.
that's corny. Yeah.
You want to like fuck? And I'm not even really mad at Alan Hughes. I'm more mad at Pac's estate. Why would you co-sign that shit? You the one who allowed it. Like, nah, that's some bullshit. You knew Pac didn't fuck with him.
Uncle always said something funny. He's like, yo, if roles were reversed and Trey was in Menace, or if Kane and O-Dog was in Boys, they would not let Trey out the car. Yo, don't let me out. O-Dog, like, hell no, nigga, you riding.
Yeah. Bitch, right now, this dude smoked your homie.
I love it.
You got AWAGs, man. Both y'all motherfuckers shut the
Act like
fuck
something. Give me a motherfucking joint, nigga. Oh, classic. What I love at the burger joint when they body the dudes that killed Harold, and AWAX is like, hey, yo, homie, you need some help? Blah. Shit hard, bro.
Graffiti. Yeah, his sister had to sign off on that documentary, man, because she owns the estate now, man. She's in charge.
Hey, yo, fellas, Luke the Goon the other night, he told me that our most viewed videos is our movie shit. Like, so I want to do more movies on here for sure.
We should
like,
do another movie. We should.
Menace. I want to do Menace.
Let's do Menace, man. I'm down.
I want to do Boys. I want to do Falling Down when you see that. Like,
yeah,
it's amazing, bro.
But if you're gonna visit, those two movies, shit, you got to throw Juice, New Jersey Drive.
You
gotta just keep all the hood classics.
Juice is something else, man. I worship that movie, bro.
You know what I was watching fucking 2 days ago? I was watching Original Gangsters.
Oh my god.
I only got 15, 20 minutes into it. I need to rewatch.
Terrible.
You didn't? I actually like that movie, bro.
Yo, Drew Down, bro.
That movie's so corny as fuck, but it's funny, dude.
The soundtrack's good.
The soundtrack's amazing, man.
I almost fucked Pangria, but that hating ass nigga Jim Brown cockblocked me, nigga. That's a Drew Down set.
You see Braxton from fucking Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, he got the Dewey on. He rocking the do-rag on.
Yeah, he's like, see how you're dead, man. You see how I'm shaking? You're dead. He's just talking that shit.
It's funny seeing Braxton as a fucking hood nigga, bro.
As a gangster, as well.
Yeah.
Oh man, but like Menace to Society. I always hated the. Okay, we already know DJ Quick mopped the shit out of MCA,
Yeah.
but he has this one line in that song, "In Dollars and Cents," where he said, "Movie script killer." Like, nah, man. I don't think anybody could play the AWACS like MCA. I'm sorry.
That shit was hard, bro.
I'm sorry. If you would have had DJ Quick in that role, it wouldn't have been the same.
And like
No.
AWACS is an OG. He's like
Yeah.
26 years old, probably. But they're like teenagers, so
They're teenagers still. Yeah. I love that shit, man. I love. And you know what? You know, AWACS, he survives. You know, I'm glad he survived that movie. Shit.
I think we need to call it because it's 1 a.m.
Oh shit, man, my
Oh
bad.
my
No,
bad,
it's all
bro.
good.
We can call it, yeah, we can call it, brother.
We're talking that hood shit, my nigga.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's all good. No, it's been really fun.
We can call it, man. I'm gonna go start up dinner.
Yeah,
too,
I
man.
got another show at 8:30 with my boys. So
Oh
yeah,
shit, do your thing, brother.
yeah. So yeah, man, this is a blast as always.
It was dope.
Yeah. So next week, No Limit month continues. We got Fiend is one in every family, y'all.
I have army
Nice.
training next week, y'all, but I'm gonna make it back for that Snoop Dogg one.
Oh, the game is to be sold, not to be
Yes,
told.
sir. Yes, sir. I already got it placed right here. I got the vinyl CD right here next to me.
Hell yeah,
Both
man.
copies of the CD, the Q pack and everything.
Hell yeah. So we see y'all motherfuckers on the flip side, y'all.
All right, everybody, I'm out. Peace.
Have a good one.
Peace, Rick.